Congregations at local AME churches are grieving the shootings. Ministers gather today in prayer. Ralph Iannotti has more.
Once again, Lord, justice. We pray for justice.
Ministers from local African Methodist Episcopal churches gathered at noon today to join hands and pray for those killed at the historic Emanuel AME Church in Charleston. A white man who joined in a prayer meeting at the South Carolina church last night suddenly opened fire, killing 9 people, including the pastor. Authorities call it a hate crime. The suspected gunman, 21-year-old Dylan Stormroof of Lexington, was arrested during a traffic stop this morning more than 200 miles away in Shelby, North Carolina.
We ask you, Heavenly Father, for your wisdom, your strength.
At today's prayer circle at Bethel AME in Pittsburgh's Hill District, the bond between the churches was clear.
Friends that we know and people who we've had acquaintance with across the district, because we're a connectional church, we relate to one another, we see each other at the same meetings. And we're here also because we feel that this is an onslaught on our community as well as an onslaught on our faith. And we want to make sure that we show the solidarity, that we know how to come together in times of crisis.
The crisis, not only the 9 people dead, but the hatred that still exists.
For one, shocked that 2015 and hate still prevails across this country. Something has got to give. Shocked by friends that were killed at a Bible study and prayer meeting. Hurt once again behind the hatred that's still going around.
Pittsburgh's Bethel AME Church is the mother church of the Pittsburgh Conference, a historic church, just like Emmanuel in Charleston. And that makes Reverend Jackson fearful.
Fearful because Bethel is in the same position as Emmanuel. We are the historic church here. Bethel's over 200 years old. First black church west of the Alleghenies. So praying that justice prevails.
When a tragedy like this strikes one of our churches, all of us grieve together. And so it's important for all Christians to recognize how this tragedy affects every person of faith. Our churches need to be sanctuaries from violence.
Ralph Iannotti, KDKA-TV News.
This incident, by the way, matches the largest number of people killed at a house of worship in this country. In 1991, 9 people were killed at a Buddhist temple near Phoenix. The gunman in that case was tried 3 times and sentenced last year to 249 years in prison. The most recent mass killing at a house of worship was in 2012 when 6 people were killed at a Sikh temple near Milwaukee. Last year, nationwide, 176 people were killed at religious institutions.